The first thing I will tell you is that it's really important to gauge your cat's state of mind. This cat is very relaxed. She's laying on the floor and her tail is at rest and she's very happy and comfortable. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do if you've got a liquid treat or a Churu. What I like to do is get my Churu ready. I like to put it behind my back. I hold it behind like this. And then I'm going to extend the target just about that much. Could be a little more, a little less, that's okay. And I'm going to wait until the cat is paying attention to me. You can even call him or her over. Present the target, and she went right to it because a lot of cats will automatically go right to it because in greeting, like a more confident cat in greeting is going to check it out. So if you've got a more confident cat that's generally interested in what you are up to, you'll probably find this cat will go up to the target. And then as soon as your cat makes contact with the target with his or her nose, you're going to click and then offer a treat. You want to offer the treat within 1 second to the best of your ability. It needs to be quick because you're teaching them that pretty much instantaneously the nose touching gets a click and a treat because you want them to be able to learn to, You want them to be able to learn that the target predicts the treat. There we go. It's totally okay that you're not perfect at this at first. You're not going to be. And also take note that you want the cat to really touch their nose to the ball at the end of your target or whatever you are using. And you don't want them to be, you don't want to reinforce for touching their nose to the base of it or to the stick. You really want to go for the ball. So troubleshooting, if you've got a cat who is batting at the target with their paw, you're going to wait and not reinforce that. And I fully recognize that your cat might not be instantaneously as quick as Soul is. She does occasionally try to bat at the target because she's see her paw going up, she gets very excited about food. So if she were to do that, I would remove the target back toward me and then wait until her paw was on the ground. And then I would offer it again. And one trick that you can do is sometimes if your cat is trying to paw at the target, lower it down to closer to the floor or even on the floor, because chances are that they are not going to be as likely to do that closer to the ground. Okay, so here's what this might look like if you are using a little stuff on my hand. If you are using dry treats, and here I am using Feline Natural freeze-dried food because it is a complete diet. It is very healthy and it's really easy to break up into smaller pieces. It breaks up just super easily in my hand. So same thing. I usually will get a couple of pieces, put them behind my back, offer the target, and then put them right on the floor in front of the cat. I do not like to put it directly into their mouth. There's 2 reasons for that. One is you might possibly accidentally get nibbled on. And number 2 is later if you decide to do some finger targeting, then you want your cat to you don't want your cat to have learned to associate your fingers with food, and you don't want them to nip at or bite your fingers. So fingers, to me, hands and fingers should always be associated with like training and pleasant things and not food. So here we go. I'm gonna put it right on the floor in front of her. There we go. Another thing you can do if you've got a cat who really likes to play or chase after food or treats, like if you've got a cat that this is a fun game to throw treats, or is really like has a hard time focused or is if you have a cat that's hyper focused on the food and very excited, then it's a good idea to create, you know, a little bit of a game with it or activity. So you can throw the treat. Don't throw it too far. Make sure the cat sees where it goes. But you can, you know, toss the treat away and go let the cat retrieve it. But again, only do that if it's highly reinforcing and fun to the cat. If the cat really doesn't want to work that hard, then just set it right in front of the cat. So when you are doing your first few charging sessions, because we're giving the clicker and the target stick meaning, then keep it brief. You want to ideally keep it under 5 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is perfect, and you can even do this a few times a day. You can do it once a day for several days. You will know when your cat is starting to understand you know, how this works, when the cat is like anticipating and getting ready and looking for, like, where's the target that gonna come from, and is trying to really, like, when am I gonna get my next treat? Where's the target coming from? You will kind of see it in their facial expressions and body language.